Your house is not messy because you're lazy. Your house is messy because your stuff is playing hide and seek and your stuff is winning. You know the feeling. You buy toothpaste while staring directly at 3 tubes of toothpaste already at home. You pay a bill late because the paper vanished into what scientists call the pile. You spend 14 minutes looking for scissors. Then you buy new scissors. Now you own 19 scissors. None of them work. Here's the solution that fixes almost every hot spot in your house: categorize and contain. That's it. That's the whole system. Not rainbow labels, not matching beige jars that cost your car payment, not becoming a minimalist monk who owns one fork. Categorize, contain. This system works because your brain is tired. Your brain doesn't want to make 4,000 tiny decisions every day. Your brain wants this: where do batteries go? The battery bin. Done. Life restored. Today, I'm going to tell you how to use categorize and contain to make your house easier, calmer, cleaner, and honestly less emotionally offensive. And no, you do not need to be naturally organized because organized people are not magical. They just put things in groups instead of random side quests. The reason your house feels chaotic. Most homes don't have a cleaning problem, they have a categorizing problem because random objects create random stress. You walk into a room and your brain sees sunglasses, receipts, a candle, a tape measure, a rogue granola bar, one earring, 6 charging cables from civilizations long gone. And your brain goes, "Excellent, we are under attack." Clutter isn't just visual, it's unfinished decisions. Every loose item whispers, "Deal with me, remember me, don't forget me. I might be important. You should probably handle this." Your house becomes a full time notification center, and that's exhausting. So we stop trying to get organized. Instead, we create predictable homes for things. Predictability reduces mental load. When everything lives in the same place every time, your brain relaxes. You stop constantly searching. You stop forgetting. You stop rebuying things you already own. You stop opening the junk drawer like it's a horror movie. The magic formula. Here's the entire process: categorize, toss or donate, contain, label. That's it. Not complicated. If you can sort Halloween candy as a child, you can do this. And honestly, children are amazing organizers. Kids instantly understand categories. Barbies go here, Legos go here, sticky mystery blob goes directly to mom. Adults are the ones making life difficult. We put batteries with coupons, scissors with medicine, receipts with birthday candles, and then we're shocked the house feels insane. Step 1: categorize. Group like with like. That's the secret. Before buying containers, before organizing, before watching 97 hours of organizing videos while sitting in chaos eating dry cereal. You sort, take everything out, then make categories. For example, bathroom, hair products, dental care, skincare, first aid, makeup, backup products. Kitchen, snacks, baking, lunch packing, vitamins, coffee stuff, random sauces you swore you'd use. Why do we own 17 sauces? Because every grocery trip includes optimism. Now, here's the important part: you cannot organize excess, you can only shuffle it around dramatically. So, while categorizing, toss or donate what you don't need. Expired makeup gone, mystery cords gone, Tupperware without lids, respectfully, prison. If an item makes you say, "I might need this someday," ask yourself, would I even remember I own it? Because if the answer is no, your house is now a museum of forgotten nonsense. The "we'll see" bin. Now listen carefully because this changes everything. You need a "we'll see" bin. This is for things you're unsure about. Examples: business cards, recipes, manuals, extra cords, random sentimental stuff, craft supplies from your candle making era. We all had an era. The will see bin stops you from freezing during decluttering because the reason most people quit organizing is emotional decision fatigue. You pick up one object and suddenly you're having a TED talk with yourself. What if I need this receipt from 2014? Girl, if the IRS comes for your Chili's receipt, we have bigger issues. Put uncertain things in the will see bin. If you don't touch it in 6 months, bye. Your future self didn't even remember it existed. Step 2: contain. Now we contain the categories. This is where people get backwards. Containers are not where organizing starts, containers are where organizing ends. Because if you buy bins first, you'll end up with 12 cute baskets, no system, and a garage that looks like a failed Target aisle. Containers simply hold categories. That's their job. Nothing fancy. A bin says, these items live together now. That's it. Use bins, zipper pouches, folders, drawers, baskets, shelves. And hear me on this: you do not need expensive containers. The dollar store believes in you. A shoebox believes in you. An old Amazon box is rooting for your success right now. Pretty containers are nice. Functional containers change your life. Containers create natural limits. This part is life changing. Containers create boundaries. A drawer is a boundary, a shelf is a boundary, a closet is a boundary, and boundaries reduce chaos. For example, if your makeup only fits in one drawer, that drawer quietly tells you, ma'am, the collection is complete. Without limits, stuff expands forever, like gas or laundry or your husband's opinion during a football game. Restriction brings freedom because when your stuff has limits, cleaning gets easier, decisions get easier, maintenance gets easier. You stop drowning in excess. Your home starts breathing again. Label everything. Labels remove thinking, and thinking is what we're trying to avoid. Because when people don't know where something goes, they do what humans have done since the dawn of time: they put it somewhere for now. Somewhere for now is where homes go to die. Labels create consistency. Now everyone knows batteries go here, coupons go here, dog stuff goes here, paperwork goes here. Even your family can help. Will they? Questionable. But technically they could. And labels help you, because when your brain is tired, labels remove friction. No guessing, no redeciding, just, ah, yes, the scissors habitat. The action bin. This is one of the most important systems in your entire house. Create an action bin. This is where anything that requires action goes. Examples: bills, forms, school papers, rebates, appointment paperwork, invitations, things to sign. Instead of random papers floating around your house like administrative confetti, everything goes into one place. Now you always know. If something needs attention, it's in the action bin. This reduces stress immediately because unfinished tasks become visible instead of mentally haunting you at 2 a.m. You stop losing important papers. Bills get paid, forms get signed. You stop finding urgent paperwork 3 weeks later under a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon from 2009. Hotspot number 1: the kitchen counter. Ah, yes, the kitchen counter, America's most expensive storage unit. This counter somehow collects mail, medicine, sunglasses, homework, bananas, receipts, one screw, emotional damage. The solution: categorize and contain. Create a meal bin, a paper tray, a snack basket, a coffee station, a lunch packing zone. Now, instead of random chaos, everything has a home. And when everything has a home, cleanup becomes automatic because you're no longer deciding where things go. You already decided once. That's the whole trick. Hotspot number 2: the bathroom. Bathrooms become chaotic because tiny items multiply aggressively. Hair ties reproduce overnight. You buy backup toothpaste before discovering 8 hidden tubes under the sink. So categorize: dental, hair, skincare, first aid, travel items. Then contain them. Use small bins or pouches. Now mornings become easier because you're not hunting for things half asleep, looking like a Victorian ghost. And backups stay together. No more buying shampoo while already owning enough shampoo to survive an apocalypse. Hotspot number 3, the closet. Closets get overwhelming because they contain too many categories at once: shoes, purses, sweaters, workout clothes, formal wear, things that almost fit, a bridesmaid's dress from 2011 that carries emotional trauma. Sort by category first, then contain. Use bins for workout gear, pajamas, accessories, seasonal items. And here's the magical question: would I buy this again today? If not, why is it paying rent in your house? Your closet should not feel like a time capsule of guilt. Hotspot number 4, paper clutter. Paper clutter stresses people out more than almost anything because paper usually represents unfinished responsibility. So create categories: action, reference, receipts, manuals, kids' school stuff. Then contain: folders, binders, file boxes. Done. No more mystery piles. No more, this paper is important, probably. Also, let's normalize throwing away instruction manuals because YouTube exists. Somewhere online, there's a 19-year-old explaining your microwave settings with incredible confidence. Hotspot number 5, the junk drawer. The junk drawer is not the enemy. An uncategorized junk drawer is the enemy. You are allowed to have miscellaneous items. You are a human, not a Scandinavian showroom. But even junk needs categories. Use tiny containers inside the drawer: batteries, pens, tools, tape, clips, random, tiny, weird things. Because when everything is loose, the drawer becomes archaeological dig, household edition. You open it looking for tape and leave holding a rubber band, expired soy sauce packet, and confusion. The secret benefit nobody talks about: an organized home changes your emotional state. Seriously, because clutter constantly pulls at your attention. Your brain tracks unfinished visual information all day long. When categories exist, when containers exist, when things are predictable, your nervous system relaxes. Home starts feeling restorative instead of demanding. You walk into a room and exhale. You can actually rest. And women especially carry enormous mental load. You remember appointments, groceries, birthdays, forms, school schedules, bills, laundry, everybody's emotional support water bottle. So the goal is not perfection. The goal is reducing friction, reducing visual noise, reducing decisions, reducing stress. You don't need to be organized. This is important. You do not need to become an organized person. You just need categories and containers. That's it. Stop overcomplicating it. People think organizing requires color coding, fancy labels, matching acrylic bins, a personality transplant. No, you categorize it, you sort it out, then you find containers. Done. Even simple systems work beautifully when they're consistent. Your house does not need to impress strangers on Instagram. Your house needs to support your life. Huge difference. Imagine walking into your house and knowing where things are. No frantic searching, no giant doom piles, no mental tabs open everywhere. You know where the batteries are. You know where the paperwork is. You know what needs action. You know where donations go. Your home becomes easier to maintain because the decisions are already made. And that's the secret. Organization is not about perfection, it's about predictability. Categorize, contain, label. That's how you calm a house down. That's how you calm your brain down. And honestly, that's how your home becomes a place where you can finally rest and recharge instead of a building full of tiny emergencies. Now go find the scissors. They're probably in the kitchen junk drawer next to 3 dead batteries and a single birthday candle.